Hello, you're welcome back today. All my returning viewers, I appreciate you all. If you are new to this channel, this is what I do here. I teach and tutor you on how to make different kind of headways and accessories. So stay tuned and be comfortable. So today for the cap project, the Zara-cap base we are going to be doing, the materials we'll be using is Asoke and Mako. So for the Asoke, I'll be cutting out the fabric now. So I'll be measuring 26 inches. The width of the Asoke is 20 yes, 26 inches. Why the height, the Yoruba call it awe, it comes in 6.5 inches to 7 inches. So I'll be cutting two measurement for that. That is 26 inches into places. I'm using 26 here because I'm not managing material. Usually I normally use 25 inches, but here because the actual K is the kind of fabric that removes. So I don't want it by the time I'm done sewing, everything should have cut off. So I did the top stitching there. Can you see? I top stitched it on top of each other such that it is well relaxed. So the measurement for the Marco is 21 inches. 21 inches. I decided to use 21 inches. So place your marker at the center of your fabric. Make sure that the allowance at the two edges are equal. If it is 3 inches on the left side, it should be 3 inches on the right side as well, so that it will be even and your seam allowance will be enough. Did you get that? So I'm securing it with the needle, with my needle, in order for me not to lose the position of the marco. So I'm going to go ahead and fold in the tip just a little like that and secure it with my pin as well, so that I will not lose the space where I want my marco to be in the fabric. So for if you are doing it for the first time, I advise you to go ahead and pin it down so it will be easier for you to run on the machine. So if you are watching this point, please, I would like you to give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you are yet to. Okay, so I'm done top stitching on my sewing machine. Please ensure you use matching color of thread, please, matching color of thread to do your project, so that it will not be looking confusing. Do you understand? So I'm just adjusting it in upward, like to the upper side where I have my leftover fabric, adjusting it upward a little, like an half an inch to 1 inch, so that the seam will be a little bit hidden. I don't want it to be very glaring outside. So I'm done doing that. And you can see where I put my hand there. I'm going to stop stitch it. After hiding it, I'm going to top stitch it to hold it firm. So that is that. Okay, so I'm going to fold it into two on the wrong side. This is the right side. So the right side will be in and the wrong side will be outside. And then we have this. Remember that my marco is 21 inches. That means the length of the total place where the marco is 21 inches. So I'm just going to add 1 inch, then secure. The reason why I'm adding 1 inch is because the measurement for my client's head is 23. So if I'm adding 1 inch on on this side, that means it is equivalent to 2 inches, because by the time I open it, 1 inch on the left, 1 inch on the right, that is 2 inches plus the 21 inches, that make it 23. So look at the way I'm curving it out right now. I'm marking it out to show you how I'm going to be sewing it on the sewing machine. This is how my stitch is going to run. It's going to curve at the edge there, and I'll take it downward to the end of the cap. So let me quickly do that and I'll come back and show you. All right, so I'm done doing that. You can see how neat the stitch is, and one is not covering under one. So I'm going to cut it out with my scissors. I'm going to cut out the excess with my scissors. I'll leave about 0.7 inches allowance. Yes, that is where I'll be using my bias on. I usually like using bias on Asoke fabric because most Asoke fabric are always removing their threads. So you can use the bias, or that other bias is called Peter Charm. You can get it in a millinery store. It's wider, so it's easier to work with. All right, so this is how I'm going to be placing it um to sew. I'm going to be placing it this way. You can as well get a matching color, please. But this is the color I can lay hands on. But it doesn't matter really, because it's going to be hidden inside the cap. So I'm done stitching it to one side. Then the other part which has excess, I'm going to overlap it like that and stitch it, top stitch it again over way down. So on my machine, I'm going to do that. I'll show you the results. So this is the result. The most important part of Zara-cap, the most interesting part of it is if it's very neat, yes, it will last and your customer will always come back. So I made my thread and needle a thick one, and I did my running stitch. So this is how to do the running stitch to give it that effect on the top of the Zara-cap. Make sure you are doing it beneath the thread, beneath the stitch of the machine, not above. Do you understand that? So you run it through and you stop where the marco stops. Don't take it downward to the tip, to the end of the cap. Just stop where the marco effect stops, so that it will be able to sit on the head properly. Do you understand? So this is that. Can you see how simple it is? You can achieve this under 5 minutes or less. It's this long because I'm trying to explain and trying to show you. I'm doing it like the novice, just so that everybody will be able to. It's going to be beginner friendly. Everybody's going to catch up. I hope you understand. So this is that. So you will notice that all these things are done on the wrong side. When you are done doing all that, ensure that everything is well, properly sewn and neat and secured. Then you turn it to the right side. And yes, just use your hand to, you know, adjust it properly, and you are set. Your Zara cap, your Asoke Zara cap base is ready. Actually, the pattern for using other fabric is similar. The only difference is that because this Asoke is pieces away, so we join it. So stay tuned. I'll be showing you how to use different designs on your Asoke Zara cap in my subsequent videos. I hope you enjoyed this class. If you do, please ensure you drop your um likes, ensure you ask questions, or you can comment. Just tell me thank you. I understand what you trained us. So till when we meet again in the next class, stay creative and try out your own. I bet you will love the results. Take care. See you in my next video. Bye.